Здравейте, dobar den, and welcome to the latest episode of my vlog. We're here in Mount Vitosha, which is situated just to the south of Sofia city center. It is really interesting because this is one of the few ski resorts located so close to a major European capital city. Now, most ski resorts in Europe are in the mountains far away from the nearest town or city, so it is really convenient for the locals in Sofia to come here to ski, be it after work or on the weekends or on public holidays. So okay, in this vlog episode, the main purpose is really to show you the ski videos, but I shall also be giving you some really useful tips about getting yourself organized for going skiing at Vitosha when staying in Sofia city center. Now, this is a relatively small ski resort. It is not something you come all the way for just for the skiing, but if you happen to be in Sofia city center, why not? Come along. It is very close to the city center and you can access Vitosha by public transport quite easily. Firstly, you need to get the metro to Vitosha station. Now, don't be fooled by the name. The station may be called Vitosha, but it's nowhere near the mountains yet. From there, you need to get out and get the bus number 122, which will take you to the Simeonovo lifts. Now, that is the main cable car lifts that will take you into the ski area in Mount Vitosha. The bus stop for 122 is located in the street outside the main shopping center called Paradise Center. Make sure that you are taking the bus in the right direction towards the mountains, as the bus does not originate from Vitosha station. It should be pretty obvious. Just look up over the horizon and you will see Mount Vitosha and its beautiful snow-capped peaks looming in the distance, and you want the bus going towards the mountains. It is pretty obvious. Once you get on the bus number 122 from Vitosha station, it will take you approximately 20 minutes to get to the Simeonovo lifts. You do need to check the bus schedule before planning this journey, as this bus only runs once an hour. So if you miss your bus, you're in for a rather long wait. You need to be especially careful on Mondays because the Simeonova lifts actually shut down in the middle of the day for important repair works. They reckon, Monday is the day when they will have the least number of visitors and skiers using the ski lifts. So if you miss the early morning bus and you get there in the late morning, guess what? You're not going to ski. Once you get to the Simeonovo lifts, please use the toilet there because there is a very long wait for you to buy your ski pass. And everyone is going to get off the bus and run like crazy to get to the front of the queue. And Bulgarians are not exactly well known for being courteous, polite people who know how to queue up properly. No, it is a mad scramble to get to the front of that queue. And when you get there, buy your ski pass in Bulgarian. The old lady there may speak Russian, but you're going to get no joy whatsoever if you ask her to speak English. If you're in luck, you may be able to ask some of the younger skiers over there who may speak some English to help you, but good luck, do learn some basic Bulgarian before going to Vitosha. There is the option of renting your skis at the bottom of Simeonova lifts, but most people actually get their ski rental and all the other equipment they may need at the top of Simeonova lifts at the Vitosha ski school. Now, the reason why a lot of people happen to do that is because you can get a small discount off your ski pass if you rent your ski equipment from the Vitosha ski school. So trying to navigate all that in a mishmash of Bulgarian and Russian, and with very little English spoken by the staff there, it was quite a challenge, but hey, you know me, I love a good linguistic challenge. So one of the most important, most basic things you need to learn to say in Bulgarian Even though you are not good at foreign languages, trust me, you need to know, you must know this. Learn how to say your shoe size in Bulgarian. Simply memorize the number. So for example, in the UK, I take a size 8, and in European sizes, that would be a 43. So I have to say 43 when the gentleman behind the desks asks me what ski boot size I require. All that was done in Bulgarian. When I was there were a couple of other tourists. I think they were speaking German. There were some Swedish people there as well, and they were all trying to speak English with him. But nope, ne angliski, only Bulgarian. So do make an effort to make sure you are not lost in translation. But apart from that, the skiing vocabulary in Bulgarian is pretty straightforward. Ski is ski, snowboard is snowboard, and a lift is lift. Hence, ski lift is, ski lift. There is really only one long big slope open currently this season in Vitosha. It is probably enough to keep you occupied for a day, and consider the fact that even if you do get the early bus there, you will be spending about 30 minutes getting from the base at Semyonovo lifts to where the skiing begins, and then you will probably have to spend between say 45 minutes to an hour getting your ski rental sorted, because it is quite chaotic and the queues are long. Oh my goodness. So it could be 10:30, 11 o'clock before you even start skiing, even if you have gotten there right at the beginning of the day. It is possible also to do night skiing at Vitosha, as the main slope will be lit up and they are trying to get Sofia residents to come and enjoy an evening of skiing after a hard day's work. However, you need to double check what time the public transport runs till, because you don't want to be stuck at Vitosha so far away from downtown Sofia without a means to get home after skiing. It could mean a rather expensive taxi ride, and even my Airbnb host said, and I quote, "All taxi drivers in Sofia are crooks. Beware, you look like a foreigner, they will rip you off." So just get yourself organized and make sure you get on the last public bus that will take you to the nearest metro station. At the end of your ski day or evening, make sure you go to one of those machines which will give you your 5 leva refund from your ski pass. That 5 leva is in fact a deposit for the chip card, and when you give the chip card back, they can then use it again for another skier. In fact, when we tried to do it, the machine simply refused to accept our ski cards, and the ticket office was already closed at that hour. So what we did was we approached a ski instructor for help and to see if there was anything she could do about it, and she simply shrugged her shoulders and said, yeah, the machine always does that. And she gave us our money back, 10 levas in cash from her pocket, and took the ski passes from us. So yeah, Bulgarians can be incredibly helpful and nice. So here are a few other common sense tips for you to make the most of your skiing experience at Vitosha. It is best to avoid Vitosha during weekends and especially during public holidays, when the queues will be just crazy to do anything, and you will spend far more time waiting and queuing than actually doing any skiing. If you can visit Vitosha during a school day, during the weekday, hopefully most of the kids will be in school and most of the adults will be at work, but don't be surprised to see some kids who should be in school still skiing, because some of the schools actually do send their children to ski in Vitosha during term time. So even if you see a lot of kids taking ski lessons, don't worry, these kids will disappear for lunch between the hours of about 12 noon to 2 p.m. So that is actually a great time to ski because you queue a lot less. Bring some sandwiches with you so that you can make the most of your ski day at Vitosha. I hope you found this vlog episode interesting and useful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next vlog episode. Mnogo благодаря. До виждания!